met a man without a dollar to his name, who had no traits of any value but a smile. I met a man who had no yearn or claim to fame, who was content to let life pass him for a while. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life like the movie stars led. But he kissed me right here and he said, I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you, and the promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you, and the strength that will help you grow. I'll give you truth in a future that's 20 times better than any Hollywood plot. And I said, you know, I'd rather have a yacht. I met a man who lived his life out on the road, who left a wife and kids in Portland on a whim. I met a man whose fire and passion always showed, who asked if I could spare a week to ride with him. And I was sure that all I ever wanted was a life that was scripted and planned. And he said, but you don't understand. I'll give you stars and the moon and an open highway and a river beneath your feet. I'll give you nights of adventure and days of passion, with strings just for summer rain. And I thought, you know, I'd rather have champagne. I met a man who had a fortune in the bank, who had retired at age 30, set for life. I met a man and didn't know which stars to thank, and then he asked me one day if I could be his wife. And I looked up and all that I could think of was a life I dreamt I would live. And I said to him, what will you give? I'll give you cars and a townhouse in Turtle Bay and a fur and a diamond ring. I'll give you nights full of dreams and cars and things. Oh my goodness, oh yeah. And you'll meet stars at the parties I throw at my villas in Nice, in Paris, in June. And I thought, okay. And I took a breath, and I got my yacht. And the years went by, and they never changed, and they never grew, and they never dreamed. And I woke one day, and I looked around, and I thought, my God, I'll never have